was wondering, for the Hyrule Warriors games versus the mainline games, you're working with an extra third party there. Is there any differences in the process when you're working with multiple studios as opposed to just Nintendo directly?
Oh, that's a great question, actually. There's always going to be a main director in the room, and it's always going to be a group effort, whether it's one company or a pro like that. You're always going to have a very strong preparation before someone like me gets in that room. And then multiple people kind of, not chiming in, but just like they're overseeing every different part of it. So it's always collaborative and it's always a group. And then you have one director who's going to be the one who's going to be mostly talking to you directly. That's how sessions generally go. And for most games, that's how sessions generally go. So it doesn't feel particularly different, and mostly because I'm more concerned about just my job, which is how do I, house Zelda in my body and keep that really strong as an actor while I have a script in front of me. How do I bring it out? But yeah, aside from that, it doesn't feel particularly different because everybody has the same expectation of how professional it's going to be and how they're going to communicate, and then how it's like kind of funneled into for direction to me. So, but yeah, they are, and the styles are different. The difference in recording would be like for these melee games, you have voice lines that are very tight, like like really small, short files, and so the recording process is a little different to do that style of game. But then you also have the same stuff like the cinematics, which are actually very similar in how they record and stuff.
Are there some of the same people in the studio from Nintendo, like Nintendo Reps?
Yeah, Nintendo's always there. They oversee everything, and they are the creators ultimately. So yeah, there's always a Nintendo presence, a very loving and lovely and generous Nintendo presence. They're awesome to work for.
Thank you.